Mm. How are you, Ali? I didn't actually ask that when I jumped on earlier, so.
Do I ever want to answer that question? No.
No, of course not.
Because I can either rant to you for 10 hours or I could just say, fine.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
What are you going to be doing?
I am actually going to take a fucking break from the craziness that has been today and read a book that I've been reading forever.
You really have. You really have been reading that. The thing is that I don't think you've actually been reading it that long. You just mention it constantly.
Do you know what it is? It's because I only ever seem to read it if someone else is holding me accountable. Because what I've started doing is listening to an audiobook for half an hour before I go to bed. Because I have this really cool app where I can turn my lights down naturally by by my phone. So I can put like a dark blue light on, so it's like really chill. And then I'll like fall asleep to my audiobook, and my audiobook gets like quieter and quieter. And when I can no longer hear it, I just turn off my light. And it's just so calming. So the problem is that half an hour that I would usually spend reading, I am now spending listening to an audiobook. So paperbacks kind of get neglected.
Is that an egg on a skillet by your name?
Yes, it is. Hello.
Okay.
Yes, it is. It is an egg on a skillet. It was a palm tree from yesterday, and I thought, let's just mix it up. I was like, let's use an emoji I never use. Egg.
Fair.
And I also thought that way, if Emma creeps about in the comments later, like she might, in homage.
Oh.
From one egg to another, you know?
Are you going to get a haircut?
Soon.
You have to, because I just bought a package to mail that wig in.
Yeah, well, I need to get my hair cut anyway, at least before next summer, because I've decided that I want to have my hair done in like a French twist for my sister-in-law's wedding. I should have just said my brother's wedding. That would make more sense. But it's because I'm thinking of my sister-in-law and that she's got to book it. So I think I need to go to like there and have that taken off.
Yes.
I think that's a fair length. If it's in a ponytail and it still comes to there, I think that's fair.
Well, and as soon as you take it out of the fact that, you also do your ponies fairly high.
Yeah.
So you'll still take it out and it'll still be way down there.
Yeah. To be fair, this doesn't feel high. Like if I do, this feels like a high ponytail, like here. But the problem with this, other than this stuff that's happening now, is I feel like if I have a ponytail that sits here, which is where I kind of want it to be, it either does that, which is nice, that's fine. Or if it comes down like that, I feel like the fact that it's so high, it feels very dominatrix. Do you know what I mean? Like it's too high.
Yeah, but the high pony is like the thing because of the Ariana Grande, so.
Yeah, I mean, that is a very Ariana Grande look, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
She's going to call me and be like, you bitch, give me my ponytail back.
I can't remember the last time I could put my hair in a ponytail. It's been a while. That's because my hair is more fluff than hair.
What are you reading?
I think I'm going to pick up Ace of Spades.
Nice.
Because I didn't read it for Molly's 24-hour readathons. Instead, I read 2 graphic novels and a book written in verse.
Nice. I've got Ace of Spades that I need to read because I got it as a NetGalley arc and then I pre-ordered it because I liked the first chapter. So I'm hoping it's as good as I think it is.
It's very fast-paced. Like, stuff is just kind of always happening.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, that's fair.
It does feel very Gossip Girl, like a kind of darker Gossip Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I ever read Gossip Girl, but...
I didn't read Gossip Girl, but I've got the It Girl series, which is the spin-off by Cicely von Ziegesar, which is a great name to say.
I read other books. I read the Click books. Do you not have those?
No.
It's basically about this rich girl who, like, this poor family friend moves into their guest house
Right.
and then becomes part of the cool girl clique. That's it. That's the plot.
So Gossip Girl. It's Gossip Girl is what it is.
It's basically Gossip Girl.
Nice. I love that for you. I love that you've come from one reading sprint to another. I can guarantee this will be more chaotic than whatever it is you've come from. That is a given at this point. So we will do some reading.
Yes.
I will do my best to rein in myself and Ali, but I make no promises. That's why they're productivity sprints as well, because sometimes you can just get on with stuff whilst we're chuntering away and you can get more done without us.
Fair.
But we have more praise for Ace of Spades, so that's good. Do I abandon Midnight Twins for Ace of Spades now? That's the question.
I mean, I could wait for you and we could buddy read it because I am only 78 pages in.
Oh, don't wait for me. I'm such a slow reader. Hey,
yes,
Kat.
but I also have another. I still have these two, so it's not like this one that I've been reading forever.
Haven't you been reading the John Green one forever as well?
That one I'm just reading little bits at a time, though, on purpose.
Okay, fair enough.
Because it's just kind of that kind of book. It's just short little essays.
Nice.
So.
Okay. How exciting.
Yes.
Which is your favourite at the moment that you're currently reading?
Well, I haven't actually started In the Ravenous Dark yet. It's just in my pile. I mean, probably Ace of Spades, to be honest.
Nice. Hannah has finished Mina and the Undead, which we were buddy reading briefly over the weekend. I have not finished it, and I'm the one doing the live stream. So Hannah, worst case scenario, can you just rock up on Saturday and just take my place? Let me know.
Well, there's a chance it might not be on Saturday.
Yeah, we might have to postpone it if somebody's copy hasn't arrived.
I have two copies battling for supremacy on arriving at this point.
Yeah.
So hopefully one of them gets here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do a giveaway with the other one because obviously I don't need two.
Yeah. I think we need to do a US giveaway and a British giveaway because we've got the stickers and the autographs and things to go, and I've also got a spare copy as well.
Excellent.
Do you know what's crazy though is I'm posting your next box in 2 days' time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And your previous one has not yet arrived. Mm-hmm. That is so infuriating for me.
At least this is the first time it's happened.
Yes. But it's annoying because it's happened. And I'm just like,
I'm pretty sure it's just the mail here because, like I said, everything's been slow.
Oh, no, it is absolutely the mail because a couple of others that I've posted out to the US haven't had theirs either.
Yeah, the US's mail has gotten... Well, I mean, the US has completely fucked up our actual postal system, so it's kind of a mess.
Yeah. Good. Love that. Should we start at past and do 20 minutes?
Sure.
Or do you want to start a little bit later than that?
Oh, I don't care.
Because I've got banners for 0, 0, 15, 30, 45, 40, and 20.
Oh.
Just to mix it up a bit. So I can add more. That's fine. It's well within my purview. But I want people in the comments, let me know what you're reading. If you're reading, and if you're being productive, what are you doing? I have just spent the last hour scheduling content.
Do you want to see my waste of money from Amazon Prime Day?
Yes. Is that a new Kindle?
It's the fancy one.
Ooh.
I got it because I mostly read my Kindle when I'm either in bed or when I'm have to hold the baby and he's just being a fusswad. And I can't seem to. The other one doesn't have like this grippy side, so I just am like
Right.
awkwardly holding it on the screen and trying to flip the pages. And this
I
one
see.
has page buttons, and
Ooh,
you can just like hold it and flip pages.
nice.
So. Also, the
Swanky.
screen's a little nicer for my blind ass. That's part of the reason too, is it has a higher quality screen, and I'm blind.
I love that every time you say that, Emma's like, not as blind as me, and then you two both have like this long ass conversation about who is more blind than who, and I'm like, we get it, guys.
You can't see.
Mm-hmm.
And it probably doesn't matter because if either one of us takes off our glasses, the fact is we just cannot see.
No. So Nico is reading Good Omens. If you like Good Omens, I would absolutely recommend The Library of the Unwritten, because it is like Good Omens, but with a pansexual protagonist, and all kinds of other library type stuff. And yeah, I think you'd really like it. Just saying.
I hated Good Omens.
Fair enough.
And I liked Library of the Unwritten.
It's because it's good.
Yeah.
I've only read like the first little bit of Good Omens, and I've seen.
I just don't like Neil Gaiman's writing style, I think.
It's not for everyone, but I love Terry Pratchett, and it has
same
isms in it, so that is how it got me through for sure. But yeah, Kat disagrees. Kat thinks it's good. We have people being productive. Studying's okay. You can make studying fun if you've got like a whole selection of highlighters and post-it notes, and you pretend real hard. I don't know.
Just sitting there like, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
To be fair, apparently there are ways of like tricking your brain into thinking you're having fun and making it a habit, but I haven't managed them yet. Almost finished with the graphic novel adaptation of Girl with Dragon Tattoo. That's cool. I'm not loving it, but only got 20 pages left. Fair enough. Like, easily done. You can easily get through that. Hannah is working for another 20 minutes and then cooking. May pick up an audiobook for the sprints. Love that for you. Nice.
I've given up on trying audiobooks. I can't. Everyone's like, you could if you just do this, this, and this. And I'm like, no, you don't. I can't.
It's like any genre, like, or format. It's not going to be for everyone. Like, I know some people that really don't get along with graphic novels because they just don't have enough info for them, or they're not necessarily visual people. I really struggle with manga because you have to read it backwards, but I love an audiobook because it just reminds me of when my dad used to read to me before I fall asleep, and it
I've
just
always
takes me back to
hated
that
being read
childhood.
to, and I also don't remember my childhood. So,
and on that note, I'm gonna get the banner ready. Are you okay with doing half an hour and we just go straight to 45?
Sure.
Good.
Sure.
Sure. I'm like officially halfway through with this, and it is getting wild. But I am kind of disappointed it's more of an Arthurian retelling than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's one I don't pick up. For some reason, I'm not a fan of Arthurian retellings. I don't know what it is about them, but I don't usually like them.
I don't mind them. For the most part, I don't mind them. I could just take or leave them, to be honest. Why Facebook feels the need to throw memories at me, I don't know. What embarrassing thing did I post 4 years ago? Okay, so this is quite funny. We're gonna start a little bit late. When in 2017, when I was a teacher, a person put in charge of your kids, I got bored waiting for my colleague to finish eating her lunch, so I made plane noises every time she put the spoon to her mouth.
That seems accurate.
Just, meow. Yeah, classic. Anyway, right, I'm gonna read.
I'm actually gonna.
Are you reading Skullduggery?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pick it up because I'm not that far right now.
Good. You're not late. We've literally only just started.
Yep.
So you're fine. And also, that's fair.
Yeah, that's my problem. Is I'm just like, I listened to none of that.
Mm-hmm. What up? How'd you do?
Yeah. I read like 10 pages.
Okay. Good.
I also gave food to a toddler, so.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Mm,
And my stickers arrived.
whoop whoop.
I'm gonna put these on the things that I with the craft paper. Yeah, that.
Mhm.
They're all just little. They're like there's just a whole bunch of random ass stickers. Stickers.
So why the stickers?
Cause why not?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's a completely legit reason.
They were really cheap. So, stickers.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I read 26 pages, which isn't too bad. Chloe finished work, got dinner in the oven, and scheduled a vlog like an absolute boss.
Damn.
Danny put books for sale. Are there links for that, Danny? Where did
Yeah.
you... Just out of curiosity, you know. Not that I need to buy more books, but in case I did. In case, perchance. Lizzie's here too.
Very aggressively greeting us.
Hi! That's the only way Lizzie knows how to
Can
speak
you
to
hear
me.
my cat yowling?
Yes, I can, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a child.
Nope, that is the sound of my cat yowling for no discernible reason, which he does multiple times every single day.
That is what cats do, to be fair. Baby gurgling?
Yes.
Okay,
God damn, this mic picks up everything too. Love that for me.
noted. I'm just gonna change my area on Facebook Marketplace to Oxford. See what books Danny is selling.
I don't think I can do that.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I can change the country?
Yeah, you just go onto Marketplace and then you just change it to like the area. I'm almost 100% sure.
I'm also pretty certain Danny doesn't want to ship books to the United States.
No, that's fair. Let's look at categories. It's like, do you want to look at houses? I'm like, I love you, but no.
Oh.
Yeah! Hannah's making a YouTube. I love that.
I need a banner for my channel. That is not what it is right now.
Oh, and Danny has said that if you pay for shipping, that's fine.
Oh.
All I
Well, I
feel
still have
be
to
making
find
is-
it.
Yes. Yes. So my advice was like to just get a whole bunch of random short clips to then have as like B-roll for whenever you need it.
I'm really bad at B-roll. I never know what the hell. The thing is my house is not. I live in a shack that's kind of a mess all the time, and I don't go outside. So unless you want B-roll of a baby crying, or a cat yowling, or dogs running around, I got nothing for you.
Fair enough.
I don't think that's very calming B-roll footage.
I think depending on the music you put behind it, it could be.
Just put some just video of my baby crying with just some serene music in the background.
Yeah, basically. Oh my god, someone is selling in Oxford like loads of Jacqueline Wilson, and I'm like, maybe?
I have never read a Jacqueline Wilson book, and I feel like I will not do so.
That's fair. Someone also has a full set of Skullduggery hardbacks for £70.
That's not bad.
And like considering I've just
Oxford.
bought myself all paperbacks, I don't need the hardbacks as well.
Canada, Indiana. No. United Kingdom. No. Hello? The UK. It exists. I promise. I promise you the United Kingdom exists. Facebook apparently thinks otherwise.
I really enjoy that on Danny's commerce profile. It's scrapwood/bed frame.
Is it Oxford, Oxfordshire?
I think it's Oxford, England.
North Oxford, Holywell, Oxford, Carfax, Oxford.
Unfortunately, the only ones that I would want, I already own, Danny. But I will pass this link to you.
Ah, yes, it is Oxford, Oxfordshire.
It'll be in your WhatsApp, Ali.
Oh, fine, make me open another thing.
There it is.
Yeah, that would be it. I can open that on my computer, though.
So, peeps that have just shown up, are you reading? Are you being productive? What are you doing? Tell me about your lives. Pretend that I didn't see you literally yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, your concentration face is adorable.
Look, it's very difficult for me to read on computer screens. I do it all the time, but it's...
But you especially look like a 12-year-old boy today, so you're just kind of like this.
Well, I guess at least I don't have resting bitch face, although I kind of wish I did.
Yes, Chloe, I can. So they've got... Let me open it up again. Winterwood, Rising and Ruin hardbacks. Exclusive early versions, apparently. They've got... I Hope You Get This Message hardback. Dreams for the Wicked. A Treason of Thorns, I think that is. I can only see half of it. They got a whole bunch of paperbacks, including Artemis Fowl, The Mothers by Britt Bennett, Elena Oliphant, The Cousins, Orphan Monster Spy, Wonder, Grid, Diviners, Children of Blood and Bone, Neil Gaiman's Stardust, a whole bunch. But then I think it's this. I think it's the Scrapwood that is my most favoured object.
Your most favorite object, really?
Oh, now I really want fish finger sandwiches. Thanks, Danny. Fancy chips and onion rings. Nice combo. Do you fancy reading again at the hour?
Sure. Why not?
Why not? Saves talking to each other, doesn't it?
Huh?
I said it saves us talking to each other, doesn't it? But I said it more aggressively the first time.
Oh. Oh. Come here!
I find it really difficult when people post it just photos of the spines, because I'm like, I can't see what you got going on.
Yeah, I know. Hello.
Hey, look, yes. I've got blue bloods, Ali. Maybe I should get blue bloods. For context, I bought blue bloods from a charity shop. Ali made me read it for a vlog, and I hated it. And I DNF'd it 4 pages in. It's really bad.
I can't turn my computer screen, Danny.
I think Danny means...
Oh, yeah, you're on your phone. You
God,
good boy.
Tat, isn't there?
Are you a good boy?
Do I want to buy £100 worth of Empire film magazines? Kind of. For scrapbooking purposes?
I don't know.
I won't, but I kind of want to. But I won't.
Good.
But I kind of want to.
No.
But I kind of want to. I love that. I'm determined to see if I hate all of them. I would assume you will.
That's okay.
For me, it was the writing was just really bad. So.
Chloe, why? But also, yes.
Thing is, I feel like both Danny and Lizzie are quite content to hate read something. I can't do that. I can hate watch something. I can't hate read something. If I hate it, I hate it. There's no two ways about it, you know?
I still want to read the House of Night series again, though, and I think that will be an actual hate read, but it's so bad it's entertaining. Like, it's just... They weren't good the first time I read them.
No. Well, I really enjoyed them. They were enjoyable the first time I read them. I tell you what, though, if I reread the first one and it's awful and does not hold up, then I will just bin.
Yeah, fair.
And I've got like 8 of them as well, so I'll have a whole shelf free. Oh, Danny's out here correcting me that they only hate read unless it's so bad it's good. But I feel like we were talking about hate reading the other day, and I took that from what you said, but that's fine.
There is going to be so much DNFing in my future. Just
yeah,
it's gonna be bad.
I mean, DNFing is so great because 1, you're going to pass that book on to someone else who's probably going to enjoy it more than you are. 2, life's too fucking short. Move on. It's fine. You're not obligated to read anything. So why would you put your time into something you're not enjoying? It makes no sense.
I will literally Google spoilers to find out whether I want to continue with a book or not.
That's fair. That's fair. I bloody love a spoiler. Trying to improve your DNF game. What is wrong with your DNF game currently? Are you just not doing it? What's going on there? Talk to me. Talk me through what your DNF process is like. Because for me, I can literally tell within like a page whether I'm going to like something or not.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I just think there are agents out there that do this to people all day long, where they just go, no, 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 yes, no, yes, no, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, fine. You've already got your audience. You've already got it to print, which is more than most writers do. So I have no regrets about DNFing your book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually can't think of one time that I've, like, continued on through a book that I was like, this is going to be meh, and it was not just meh.
Yeah. You can tell. The instinct is there. Trust it. Blood and Ash. That's interesting. That's interesting.
I want to read that. I have that on my Kindle.
I didn't like it. That's not an accurate word. It was a trip. It was wild. It had me screaming down the phone via voice notes to people. And if that's not a reason to read something, fine. But for me, it was enough, you know? And the second one was just not nearly as wild. I mean, to be fair, the second one is basically Twilight because the entire time she's like, oh, we could just have sex. And he's like, or we could get married. And she's like, I just want sex, but or we could get married. And it's just like, I've seen this argument before somewhere, you know?
Is the sex going to be dangerous?
In what way dangerous?
In the way that in Twilight she could just die. He could just, like, straight up murder her face. And she's still like, yeah, but horny.
Yeah, no, that. Okay, so that is a whole conversation in and of itself. That it's like, right, he literally. Also, I can't work out why this curl is just like, I want to curl, but I'm not going to commit to it. You know, I don't understand why she spends the entire book being like, I'm horny though, and he's like, or you could not be, or you could want to live, and she's like, but I don't want to live if we can't have sex, and he's like, that's not a reason to kill yourself. Like.
And he's like, I already agreed to turn you into a motherfucking vampire. And she's like, yeah, but sex first, because... And he's like, why can't we have sex after? Yeah, but horny. That's the whole fucking book.
Oh,
None of that book would have happened if she wasn't so goddamn horny.
To be fair, I feel that about so many eroticas that are hitting like mainstream media, like the Ice Planet Barbarians and 365 and all those things. The whole point is they're awful. This is weird. Yeah, but horny. Like that is in a few sentences what all these fucking books are about. And like, fine. For you guys, that's fine. I need a bit more than that in a narrative. But I am not here to kink shame. But yeah.
I am debating on doing a reading vlog, just sampling kinks.
I love that.
Just have a kink sampling good time.
A kink sampling good time. If that's not the fucking tagline, I don't know what is. A kink sampling good time. What kinks do you plan on sampling? We were going to read at the top of the hour, but now I need to fucking know what kinks we're sampling.
Everything, like the shifters kink,
right?
The dating
is
somebody's
kink. Is that like you specifically are into shift? Are you going to read multiple books in these kinks and then rate them, or are you just going to be like, here are different kinks and different books with those kinks in?
If I was going to do it, well, I'd have to do it as like separate vlogs. It'd have to become a series.
Yeah.
Where I'll read a shifter kink for one vlog. I'll read the daddy dating somebody's dad for another. There's so many of those. Not the daddy kink. I won't do the calling someone your daddy kink.
I feel like you would need to read at least 3 to have a legitimate understanding of the thing, because like otherwise it's just one person's interpretation of it. At least if you read 3, you can be like, okay, they have these things in common. Like the shifter kink, something anatomical is going to happen, you know? That is going to be a theme. And you can be like, right, this isn't for me, fine, but like this is in all of them. Whereas some of them might not have the alpha beta thing. They might leave that alone. I doubt it, but they might not have growling as much. You know what I mean? So you can then go like, right, as far as this kink goes, growling, fine. Changing your anatomy, weird but understandable. The alpha beta thing is really toxic and we need to let that go. Do you know what I mean? And then you can move on to the next kink. But yeah, I'm fully expecting this to be like...
All right, well now I'm going to need the chat to go ahead and list some kinks for me. Yeah, apparently this is going to be a thing now. I'm going to do vlogs where I read kink books. I'm
trying to find a way of putting kink and chaotic into the same phrase.
Oh, Lord. Start listing kinks. It's important. I need to know. You don't have to tell me they're your kinks.
I'm so vanilla. I couldn't even tell you.
Boring.
I know, I'm
straight and vanilla.
Fucking hell. I haven't seen my boyfriend since February of 2020. Thanks, Rona. So I'm gonna be... Yes, fine. Excellent. Also, my birthday is in Feb, so I guess that's how you were celebrating my birthday. And good for you. Kat has come in with BDSM, edging, multiple partners, and orgies. Polyamory is definitely one, because like I remember there was a couple of people that did polyamorous relationship book reviews last year, and I haven't seen any this year so far.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make some notes.
Just gonna make some notes. For anyone who's just joined us, and according to my counter there has just been a whole bunch of people joining us, we're just currently listing kinks that Ali can read books about and tell us which are the best.
Let's see. Shifter, the dragon ones, because I keep seeing those everywhere.
Yeah, that's the other thing with shifters. You have to separate it from like wolf shifters, dragon shifters. We've also got, you know, the Ice Planet barbarians.
Oh, yes, aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
There's got to be mermaid ones.
Probably. Age gap is another one that Kat has suggested.
Excellent, excellent. Just making a list.
No, good, great. Love that, Phoebe. This is what I wanted the comments in my videos to be, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a list of kinks.
It's fine. I don't monetize these, so it's not really a problem, but if I did, these would not be monetized anymore.
What are you doing?
Why are you not contributing any kinks to research? Why are you making Kat do all the hard work?
Maybe Kat's just kinkier than I am.
I wouldn't be surprised. Kat.
Although I can't keep it in my pants, so it's fine.
Yeah, but I don't think kinky and horny are the same thing.
Yeah, no.
They are correlated, not causal links.
Oh Lord, the pregnancy kink.
Oh, that upsets me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna enjoy reading those. Just saying.
Especially seeing as you've literally just had a baby as well.
Yeah.
I love that.
Agreed.
Sex should be a goddamn joy. It's not for everyone, I appreciate that, but for those who do, it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad. Like, I'm just thinking about the fact that Chloe said she's in a long distance relationship, and I'm like, dude, I couldn't even wait the 6 weeks that you're supposed to wait after you have a baby.
The doctor's like, don't do it for your health, and you were like, fuck my health.
I was like, but horny. Look, what are you supposed to do when you live with the person?
Not have sex with them.
That's not a possibility.
I'm so sorry, Chloe. I'm trying to work out what Danny is trying to distract from.
Is Danny just done with kinks? Is she just like, that's enough?
Oh, and I've sent you a photo of my fish finger sandwiches.
Tyrion, are you on my... Yeah, you're on my phone.
Let's have a look at these fish fingers. Why have you described them as filthy? That's my question. And also...
I'm sorry, filthy fish fingers.
That's what...
That sounds awful.
Where's the lettuce? Where's the dripping butter? Like, why is it toasted? I have so many questions. But yes, filthy is an interesting turn of phrase.
There are a couple kinks I will absolutely not read.
Such as?
The pissing kink. I'm out.
Oh.
No, can't do it. Will not have any part of that. Oh, duh, the in public kink.
I love that Danny is out here just full on defending their sandwich. Good for you. Yeah, I don't know the thing either. I don't. I assume it's just like a degradation thing, which is just not my thing anyway, so that's why I find it difficult to like...
I also don't think I want to read the student-teacher ones either.
No, that I can't deal with any of that.
Yeah, I know.
Teacher like that. Also, Kat, can we never, ever, ever use that phrase ever again? That's so upsetting.
We have lettuce in the fridge, but okay.
That's so funny. Ali, did you see the live stream yesterday where Danny scared the shit out of Lizzie by creeping up on Lizzie from behind? Because that was my favourite thing ever.
Yeah, I was literally annoying the fucking hell out of you guys in the comments because I was lonely.
Adorable.
Yeah, that one. Stop saying it.
That one. Never say it again. I get that it's alliterative and that should make it fun, but it's just weird. Anyway, have you got a decent enough list of kinks now?
Possibly. I need to find out what ones there's a lot of in books, because there's some weird genres of erotica in books that they're just, I'm like, there's a lot of that. Why?
I do feel like you are going to spend the next reading sprint researching these erotica kinks, and that's fine. Oh, there you go. I love that.
Oh. Yeah. Exposing myself.
I mean, you're exposing Lizzie a little bit there. I don't know. Is fucking your keyboard a kink? Is that... I've not heard of that one, Kat.
Everything is a kink. Oh, God, I'm just reminded of when I worked at a children's toy store.
I'm going to need more context on that.
Okay, so do you know when, like, the new My Little Pony show originally came out and bronies were a thing?
Yeah.
I worked at the fucking toy store at this time. People would come in and get horny about ponies! And...
Do you know what's really awful? Is now I've got the My Little Pony theme tune stuck in my head. So thanks for that.
Excuse me, I am eating.
Cyberplay! That's hilarious. Right, at past, I'm going to mute myself so I can read my YA book with no sex in it. Whilst you research all the erotica you can find. And now that you've got your Kindle, you know, bulk buy that shit.
Well, also I have Kindle Unlimited because it was one of those, like, get 4 months free thing.
Nice.
Which, they do that all the time. And if you've signed up before, you can just sign up for a free trial again. They don't, like, limit their free trials when there's new deals. So I just sign up until my deal ends and then wait for a new deal and then sign up. I've never paid for Kindle Unlimited.
Amazing. Love that for you.
It's their fault. Whatever. If they want to be dumb, it's not my problem.
Not my problem.
I guess it's probably because most people forget to cancel it, whereas I'm just like, put a reminder in my calendar to cancel that shit.
Yeah. To be fair, Amazon are pretty good when you do cancel stuff, because I had like a Prime that was like £70 a month. And it was like, I can't remember what it was for, but there was like something that was costing me £70. And I messaged them and was like, I can't afford that, give it back. And they were like, okay. And I just put it back in my account.
Yeah, I suppose they have so much money, they're just like, they keep people happy. Love that for you, Kink. Yeah.
So again, for context for everyone else, Lizzie has started saying that in her sleep because I say it so often.
So I downloaded that one app, the Sleep Cycle app.
Yep. And
there's the way my husband snores is really funny because he just kind of goes.
I love that.
And I'm just like, what is happening? I'm like, it sounds even funnier recorded. Oh.
No, I'm just getting it ready because I am gonna read at past. I'm surprised you even need that Sleep Cycle app, considering how much you don't read. Don't sleep even. You read loads. You don't sleep though.
No. That's pretty much what it told me. It was like, you slept 5 hours last night. And I was like, okay. Thanks. I was like, I think it was more like 4, but thanks for being positive.
That's fair. That's fair. Right, I'm reading. I love you. Bye bye. So technically should stop reading, but like this is wild. So I'm just gonna finish this page. Okay, I'm back. You're muted, just so you know.
Danny's comment there at the most recent one.
Well, considering a gag reflex isn't necessarily dependent on the elasticity of your throat, yes, she does, but is that going to stop her? No.
She's still gonna go for it, man. I mean, does that stop anyone?
Probably not. Well done, Chloe. I mean, it will stop some people.
I mean, some people just aren't gonna do that no matter what, though.
Yeah. How'd you get on?
I added some more things to my list. We've got the mafia romances.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the best friend sibling.
Mm-hmm.
We've got firefighter romances. vampire,
Okay.
the billionaire romances, the cowboy romances,
Uh-huh.
the hockey ones,
Yep.
the coworker slash boss.
Right.
Apparently, there's also a lot of rock star ones.
Okay.
There's quite a few captive ones. And then harem and reverse harem.
Yeah, that's fair.
And there's quite a few nanny ones as well.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So,
Hannah, I wish I was eating. But actually, this book, right, we need to discuss because I keep thinking it's going to be a villain origin story, and then it isn't. And then I'm like, okay, loads is happening. When's something gonna like kick off? And then it doesn't, and then it does, and it's wild. And I'm like, I think I'm enjoying this. You know? I mean, we can't speak coherently either, so
no.
really not a problem. But yeah, so like I don't know, and I've got 100 pages left. The problem I have is whenever I get to a book and I'm like, oh, I've got 100 pages left, I'm like, cool, I'll finish that today. Even if it means reading till like 2 in the morning. I'm like, it's 100 pages. But the first 100 pages,
yeah, always slow. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, same.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to core pile this one, which I only do when I'm really like, I don't know. Because like enjoyment is probably at like a 5, but the plot and intrigue, yeah, and the characters are about 5 or 6. So it's like, is it a 3 stars or a 4 stars? I don't know.
I mean, I think you might want to take into account the fact that as much as you keep saying you're enjoying it, you don't pick it up.
Yeah, but I think that's just because of who I am as a human being, as opposed to because it's not actually good. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Maybe.
if I look at the books that I finished in a day recently, it's because they're all good, and not because they were bad books.
Yeah.
Like, Love is a Revolution, I gave 4 or 3 or 4 stars, and that took me ages to read. It's only like 200 pages long. I was just not picking it up. So, yeah, I gave it 3 stars. That took me like a month to read.
Three-star from other people is a good rating, but for me, 3-star is just very meh. It's like, this wasn't good. This wasn't bad. It was.
It exists.
Yeah.
3 stars is I probably won't keep this on my shelf. It just exists. 2 is, well, that was bad, and I'm sad I had to read it. 1 star is, oh, I didn't. Molly's here! I miss you, Molly. Where are you? Why have I not seen you in ages? What's going on with that?
Right?
It's 100% my fault because I've not been in the group chat very much because I've been away, but still. Oh, and what you've missed, Molly, is that Ali is going to read a whole bunch of erotica for a video, so...
Well, apparently it has to be a video series.
Yeah. Why just make the 1 when you can make 10?
Fair. I mean, same. One of my legit goals for this month is just to cry less, so...
Every time you say that, it's funny to me. No cry July.
You didn't appreciate my haiku, though.
I had only been awake 5 minutes. I'm going to open it up again. It was on Discord, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right.
It was in the monthly goals.
Monthly goals. Scrolling. Scrolling. All the way to the top. It's no cry July. These cheeks be hella dry. The big sad goodbye. I'd have gone the big sad goodbye as the first line, but that's fair.
Fine. Just correct my writing, Hannah.
I'm not correcting anything. I'm critiquing. Very different. Apparently. Yeah,
But yes, apparently I'm gonna have a kink sampling good time.
I love that. Like a little taste test of different things.
The thing is, some of these I'm just like, I don't want to read that. And I have to read 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
At least it reads fast. It's erotica.
Like you don't have to read the whole thing of
Yeah.
them. You could literally just read the sample pages and be like, you know, like a proper taste test.
I feel like I need to start with one of the most ridiculous, so I probably should start with like the Dragon Shifter ones because I'm scared. Very scared.
Yeah. Scared. And also, you have a background of enjoying dragon stories, so I feel like that is the most appropriate one for you to read for those reasons.
I feel like, what if I don't want to ruin dragons for me though. Like just reading like dragon books in the future, and I'll just be like,
you're like, don't talk to me about dragons. There you go. Molly has found a book for you to add.
How to date your dragon? Is it because I get emails recommending Dragon Shifter books to me all the time? I think it's because I look up dragon books and I look up romances. I'm like, you didn't need to combine them.
You're like, oh, we'll Venn diagram that. To be fair, TikTok for ages was just like, oh, you want ogre porn, don't you? And I was like, I don't. I play D&D and I read Desperate Measures. Those things don't ever need to be in the same universe. And yet here we are. Grim.
Fair.
I feel like I'm not very chatty today because I am very tired. Today
I am so goddamn tired today. I'm just like, no brain.
So, went and spoke to a mortgage advisor earlier, and guess who will be buying a house soon? Don't know which one I'm buying yet. I just need to get a mortgage in principle and then I can look properly. But I am excited.
I want to move so bad.
At least you're not living in your parents' house.
Yeah, but I live in a shack.
I'd rather live in a shack than my parents' house. Which is why I did genuinely live in a shed for a year.
Yeah, I lived in a camper for a summer, so I didn't have to live with my parents.
The things we do to get out of our parents' houses.
I wish my dad would buy a house, though, because he's never home. So I'm just like, just buy a house, and then I'll live in it. And then you can just stay in it every once in a while.
Aww. Yeah. What does your dad do?
He's a field service engineer.
Fair enough.
Meaning I don't really know.
He fixes things. I'm assuming on site. That's what I got from that.
Yep.
An engineer? Is it a specific kind of engineering?
He works on metal cutting machines. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
He's just done that for like 35 years. So.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But he's looking at applying somewhere else, so I don't know what he plans to do now. I don't know. I don't keep up with my parents very well.
No, that's fair enough. He only just texted you on your birthday. Like, he nearly didn't. Like, I get that that's where your family's at.
I have to be my sister's bridesmaid next year, though. I don't want to.
Then don't. If you don't want to, don't.
I have to, or it'll cause drama.
Yeah.
I have to. She's my sister.
Yeah. But if you don't want to, protest.
I don't have a valid reason, though. Like, nothing happened.
Something is a valid reason not to do something. Just FYI.
It is not to my family.
No, but it is in general. Like, you can do that. If you're like, I don't want to do that, don't do that. Unless it's like a law.
I don't want to not murder people.
Yeah. I don't want to pay my bills, is what I was thinking, but like...
Oh. Well, you know. I went straight to murdering. It's fine.
Yeah. We're very different people.
I think it's funny that we're very different people, but we're also the same person.
I just think I must be the most beige / vanilla person, because I keep talking to people and they're like, oh yeah, I do that too. And I'm like, haha, we are the same person. And then I'm like, oh God, I say that to so many people, and so many people say that of me, that I'm either a chameleon and thus full of many colours and facets, or I'm just beige. I am the Bella Swan of this universe, and everyone sees themselves in me.
I think we just have similar anxieties because I can like you'll say something and I'm like, I know the exact tone you just said that in, even though it was a text message.
Yeah, it's hella relatable. Yeah, that's fun. I am getting really stressed by how much you know me, and I'll like text something and you'll be like, and I'll be like, don't do that.
I'll just say, like, you'll text something that, just like one word, and I'll just be like, I know that you meant this, and you're like,
Rude.
The discomfort.
Yeah. The feels.
It's just because I'm like, this is how I would feel about it, so this is also how Hannah feels about it.
For sure. It's a baby. Again, really thought your baby was about to be sick. I've seen your baby be sick exactly once, and now I assume your baby is always going to be sick.
I mean, he is a lot, but it's not like every moment of every day he just is puking.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite certain, in fact.
I'm quite certain. That's fair enough.
Chloe is very excited about the baby. He is quite sweet and small.
Sweet and small.
The other baby is taking a nap. And the dog has disappeared. And the cat is nowhere to be found.
Good. To be fair, like, there was a cat snoozing near me earlier, and she's disappeared, and that has made me very sad.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised we haven't seen Mozart. He almost always shows up.
Where it's sunny, Mozart's actually like out and about, and he keeps bringing in birds. So it's not ideal.
My cat catches mice if they're in my house, but then brings them to my bed and puts them down, and I'm like, thanks.
No, Mozart brought a bird and didn't actually kill it. So I just had a bird flying around my room for a while. That was fun. And then Panda caught the birds, and I had to like wrestle it from Panda's mouth and then release it out the window. Love that for me. I don't relate. hard not relate. Never been broody in my life.
Did I tell you about the time that I caught a flying squirrel in a lampshade?
No. Tell me this tale whilst I eat Parma violets.
Eat what?
Parma violets?
We don't have those. Is that like sweet tarts?
What are sweet tarts?
They come in a package like that. I don't know.
Well, apparently they're suitable for vegetarians, but they're just like, I mean, they look like pills.
Yeah, that's a sweet tart.
That's a sweet tart.
That's a sweet tart. That's the brand. That's what they're called. That's
okay.
We don't have Parma violets. We have sweet tarts.
Turns out you have Parma violets, so you don't call them the right thing.
It says sweet tarts on the package. They're made by Nestle.
Well, these are by Swizzlers.
They're Swizzlers.
Swizzlers. Which is really hard to say with a Parma violet in your mouth.
They're sweet tarts but taste like lavender. Ew! Disgusting. Freaking eating lavender candy. What's wrong with you people? As someone who has eaten both.
And it just has a whole like list of tarts.
It's one word, sweet tarts.
I mean, these kind of, they look lavendery. They kind of taste lavendery.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Okay. weirdly aggressive about things you're not eating. They're not my fave. Thing is, this is how fucking lazy I am. I can see my M&Ms from here, but because I'm not a Jedi and I can't bring them to me with the force of my own mind, I'm not eating them.
I have done that as well. Like, this snack is near me. I don't really want that snack, but the snack I do want is not near me. Therefore, cannot eat.
Sad times. Do you want to do a third sprint?
That is up to you.
Well, I want to finish my fucking book, but I'm not going to do that in a third sprint. But I will be finishing this today. I feel it in my bones.
If we
Okay,
don't,
good.
I'm gonna eat tacos. So
Tacos?
tacos. Although I eat them like a loser.
Oh, in that you put nothing in them. Yeah. Okay, so again, for context, I do feel like I have to keep explaining context because you keep making comments like that need context. For context, Ali once sent me a photo of the tacos she was having for dinner, which was just shell and meat.
And taco sauce.
Hey, look, a potential fraud number is calling me. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Hello, it's just Kieran giving you a call from Scottish Power. I'm speaking to Mrs. Hannah O'Donnell.
Miss Hannah O'Donnell, yeah.
Oh, hi, Miss O'Donnell. How are you doing? You alright?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, good to hear. So the reason for the quick call is just to see if we could possibly get you on a better energy deal. Do you know which supplier you're with at the minute?
Oh, I currently live with family, so I don't. That'll be down to my parents.
Oh, I see. No, it's no worries at all. I'll get you taken off the system. Have a nice night, okay?
Perfect, thank you.
Cheers, Hannah. Bye now.
He sounded fit.
Should have just been like, I don't need energy, but
I'm loving
what are
the
you
energy
doing
you're bringing
later?
to this.
That's still not as weird as the wrong number.
That was weird. That
was
really
weird.
You know what? You can explain the context of this one this time.
I blocked the number, but I can pull it up because I didn't delete the text messages because I was just like, what is happening?
We might still be here. I'm not guaranteeing anything because I can't be trusted.
How do I find it? I don't know how to use a cell phone, I swear. Okay, maybe I don't know how to use a cell phone.
Good.
I wanted to pull up the photo because I was just like, what the hell? Why are you sending me a picture? Anyway, it's a middle-aged blonde woman. And I just got a text message. She was like, hey, are you Parker? I'm in town. We talked on an app. Do you want to go on a date? And I was like, not Parker. Good luck finding him. She was like, oh, I think he just gave me a wrong number. And she was like, haha, embarrassing. And I was like, okay. And she was like, here's a picture of me. Now you know my name and have seen me. What's your name? And I was like, not responding. And she was like, haha, this is awkward. But like, you seem like a nice person. And I'm like, lady, I could be a child.
I love that is literally what you messaged them, was just like, I could be a child for all you know.
Yeah. Like, I could be a child.
Yeah.
Could be an old person. Could be a priest.
Could be a child.
Yeah.
More importantly, could be a child.
Yeah, like literally could be like a 10-year-old child that you're now hitting on. You don't even know what gender I am, like nothing. Yeah, it's gotta be.
It was a scam just trying to check to see if your number was working. It was so cringe. Funny though. I'm going to read again at 1:15, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying a half-hour read, a half-hour chat, you know. Are you wearing a Pokemon t-shirt?
No. got a beer on it.
Oh. It was the bright yellow that made me think it was Pokemon.
It's my husband's t-shirt.
Oh, you just wear your husband's clothes, do you?
Yes.
Fair enough. If I had a husband, I'm sure I would do the same.
I think I wear his clothes more than I wear my clothes. And he's like, hey, do I have any boxers? I'm like, nope, I'm wearing them as shorts.
Wearing them in shorts. That's funny.
And I walk outside my house, where I live in the middle of town. Just like that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I have no shame.
Why would you be ashamed of wearing your husband's boxers out in public?
It's not technically public, it's my yard, so there's a problem with it. They can tell me, I'm still not going to do anything about it, but...
with it, Ali.
Okay.
I don't. That's not true.
My husband's favorite thing, for some reason, is the time that I told him when I was in school, we didn't have air conditioning at my house, so I used to come home from school and just walk in the door and take my pants off.
Alright.
It was really fucking hot in my house, so I would just, like, rip my jeans off the second I walked into the boiling hot house.
Yeah, but what you've got to remember, Ali, is that pants in the UK is very different from pants in the US.
Oh! Yeah, pants in the UK is underwear, isn't it?
Yeah. So I was like, Ali just comes in and just takes all her clothes. Alright, fine, bit weird. You've got family milling around, and you're like, no, I just mean my jeans.
Yeah, just my jeans.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, here we call them panties, which I truly hate.
I hate that so much. I can't tell you how much I hate the phrase panties. It upsets me right to my core.
That's why I just call them underwear.
Underwear, yeah. I think there is something so inherently charming about calling them pants, though, because it just feels like, yeah, pants. There's nothing sexual about the word pants.
Yeah, but if someone told me they took off their pants, I would be like, okay.
No, so this is the thing. So if someone says, like, oh yeah, they got me down to my underwear, that's different, because I feel like there's a context there. But if you're like, yeah, I got home and took off my pants, I'd be like, did you shit yourself? Are you okay? Like I said, there's like nothing. I just don't find anything sexy about that word. So
I really want to read like a British romance where they're just like, and then I was just in my pants, and he slowly removed my pants.
I don't think I've ever read that in a British romance, to be fair. I'm trying to think if it's mentioned in Chloe Brown, because that was the last British romance that I read. And I don't think it mentions pants at all. I think it mentions thighs. And then like lace, but I don't remember it mentioning pants specifically. I might need to check. Yeah.
Are you going to read your book?
I am going to read my book.
Look. I don't know why I say that about everything. Like, anytime anyone says anything to me, I just respond with look, but then I don't explain.
No. But you've done that quite a few times in general today of just like, I'm just not explaining whatever reference it is that I'm talking about. So I appreciate that. Are you going to read? Tired. Are you doing more research?
I think I'm done with my research for now because I have a list and I know that I'm a new Dragon Shifters for my first one, so.
Nice. So what are you going to read? Good.
Sometimes I forget that that's not a normal thing to do, to make really weird grunting noises. You decide.
Law, just because I think you should get it finished. Because it is good.
I'm not even very far.
Yeah, but it's also the one I feel you've been reading the longest.
It is. I just have problems learning how to read.
Learning how to read?
I'm sorry, that was an inside joke. You can go read now. I'll stop being sleep deprived.
I don't know if you can just stop that. I don't know if that's a thing that you can just be like, I'm not sleep deprived anymore, you know?
Yeah, well, then you're just gonna have to deal with me thinking that everything is hilarious.
I mean, most things are hilarious, to be fair.
Alright, read your book.
Fine. I'm just finishing this one round of Candy Crush.
Oh, you're playing Candy Crush right now? Wow, I'm glad that I'm so entertaining that you have to play Candy Crush while you talk to me.
Well, I've had to carry like 80% of the conversation today, so I'm tapping out. I'm joking.
Why are you extra mean today?
I'm sleepy. No, do you know what it is? You know when you said yesterday, like, oh, Hannah, I can see in the corner of your eye that you're getting hangry? I'm really fucking hungry.
Well, then go get a freaking snack during this sprint.
My dinner will be ready soon.
Oh. Well.
So I'm going to read. And then...
Oh my god, your note is in this book for some reason.
Yes!
This isn't even the right book.
Is that the Have an O for your birthday one?
Yes.
Amazing. What up?
You know, the same thing that was before we started.
Yeah, that's fair. How many pages did you get done?
15.
Nice. I got 22.
Oh.
It's quite a chunk. Like, to be fair, the writing of this is quite dense, and so it was one of those
Really?
ones where, like, I
That's
do feel
surprising.
like part of the reason I end up not enjoying it as much is because I keep rereading same sentences over and over again to make sure I actually understood them.
That's fair.
I'm jealous, and I will be eating very soon. I think I'm going to go to the top of the hour, and then I'm going to call it a day.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. What have you got planned for the rest of your day, seeing as you're like 100 hours behind everyone else?
I need new glasses really bad. Probably read some more. You know,
Classic.
I might rap some more.
Yeah. What books did you choose, by the way?
Huh?
What books did you choose?
For
Am I allowed
what?
to know that you rap?
The majority of them.
Are you just rapping all of them?
All except for the ones that I'm like most excited for, yeah.
Okay, fair
I mean, I
enough.
have over 100 physical books, so
Fair enough.
it's good. I started rapping them yesterday. I think I rapped like 15, and I'm like, yep, this is gonna take a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I'm only keeping out the ones that I know that I really want to get to, and then like anything else that's just been sitting on my shelves, just getting wrapped up.
Fair enough.
I'm writing the genres on the front though, so
Yeah.
if there's a genre that like I don't really want to read at that point in time, I can be like, not that.
Yeah. That's
I
fair.
feel that in my soul.
Mm.
How big are your TBRs?
That is a hard question to answer because my TBR is ridiculous. Currently, it has 16 books on it, but I haven't done my top trumps cards yet, so it will go up.
Wait, are you talking for July or overall?
Oh, my overall is just like my own TBR. I have 210 books to read.
I have at least that same. That's counting ebooks though. Which when an ebook is 99 cents, I mean you just
That's why I don't check my Kindle very often, because I will do that.
yeah.
I cannot be trusted.
No.
But are you doing a monthly TBR next month, or are you just going to continue doing weekly ones?
I'm basically just doing weekly because then I can sort of mood read.
That's fair.
I don't ever like. I like setting a monthly TBR, but I don't read it. Like I just don't.
That's fair.
And I want to read 20 books next month. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Plus, I do have 6 books that are set anyway for the read-alongs book club. So
Yeah. There's loads. That's why I'm like at 16 already, because I've got Hullabaloo, Bevies and Books, Ixia, Dead Famous. What am I missing? I feel like there's a 5th one, and I can't remember what it is.
Lamentable Library.
There we go. And then I've also got Myth Taker that I'm doing. Book Wanderers. So it ends up.
I want to do Book Wanderers, but I can't find that a lot of my books fit those prompts, to be honest.
Well, the Book Wanderers one.
Yeah.
There's loads of books that fit those prompts.
Not that I have.
I don't believe that for a second.
Well, then I'm not good at figuring out those prompts.
Okay, I'm gonna have a look at
Let me look at them again.
books that you owned.
And then I still have to do my tarot readathon TBR, but I think I'm just going to get the prompts for that and then just kind of fill them as I go because I don't know that I want to set books for it.
That's fair enough.
Or I might set books for it and then tell myself I can change however I want because I
You've got 300 books on your own TBR. There's no way you can't fit a few in.
I can do some of them. I just like, it's like read a book with friendship to romance, and I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't think any of my romances are, because that's not something I usually seek out, and I don't know which books would be that I have.
Let's have a look. Friendship to romance.
Favorite genre is easy. Stars on the cover is pretty easy. Thrilling, obviously, I can just read a thriller.
Or
Purple on
Blonde
the cover.
Riot is technically friendship to romance.
Okay, that one's really short.
But they're not, well, as in, like, they were friends and then they were dating before the book starts.
Well, I might just make it count, because friendship to romance is not something I normally read, so.
Yeah. What's the next prompt? I know there's one with stars on it.
Yeah. There's about a road trip, which I think I have a road trip romance on my Kindle.
Oh,
Maybe.
nice.
Maybe. I have to look.
You've got quite a few with stars on.
Yeah, I do. A book that reminding you of happy times is probably the hardest. I'm probably just going to be like, I'm just going to pick anything and make it count and be like, reading is happy times, so every book reminds me.
Yeah. Oh, I would bin Rebel of the Sands because it's not good.
I think that one is in my bin pile.
Okay, good. Well, you need to update your own to TBR then. To be fair, there's quite a few here that you've rated that you just haven't removed from the list. I'm like, come on.
I haven't updated it either with like any of the new books I got. I really need to go through and update it.
Oh, the selection, I would say they are friends to lovers.
Maybe I'll read that then, because that'd be a quick one for sure. I own that whole series.
Good. Love that for you.
Emma keeps telling me it's terrible. I'm like, I don't care.
I hated it, yeah.
Read a book you would like to be in. The book about dreams. Oh, that one's tough. I don't know.
I went for Dreams of Gods and Monsters because I still needed to finish that series.
I haven't even read the first one of those yet.
It's quite good.
Yeah, I just keep not getting to it. It's one of the ones I think I'm going to wrap up.
That's fair.
I could read Muse of Nightmares.
Oh, to be fair, I would use Mortal Coil to tick off dreams because they keep having premonitions and things. And
Oh, yeah.
at one point there is a scene where Valkyrie's dreams literally come to kick her in the butt. So I would just use that one.
That is fair. Read in your favorite place, I can just tick off because I don't ever leave my house, so that's my favorite place.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that I debated doing the Warped readathon, but I don't really want to have to fill more prompts. So I'm like, I'm just going to listen to the music anyway and not make it a vloggy thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I just don't... I want to do the tarot readathon because I have really pretty tarot cards. And then I also have my weekly book draw of a wrapped book.
I love that for you. Did you start that? Are you going to unwrap one as of next week, or did you start this week?
I don't have enough wrapped this week. I just started wrapping them yesterday, so that's going to have to wait till next week unless I do it like in the middle of this week. If I get enough wrapped, we'll see.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But I think I'm going to do it where like I always have one unwrapped. So like if I unwrap one and I read a few chapters and it sucks, I'll just like immediately unwrap another one just to like keep going through them.
Yeah, that's fair. Cool.
There'll be a lot of DNFs.
Yeah, probably. But that's fine. You can DNF.
Yeah.
That's allowed.
Books, I got so many of those books like a couple of years ago when I got really into reading again, and I just started picking up like used books and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And
I did that. I bought so many books. Like when I did like a massive unhaul last year, it was because I was like, I obviously was going through a thing when I just bought all these books in the hopes that it would get me into reading again, and it did not get me into reading again. And really, I just need to get rid of these books. They are from a very dark time of my life. So,
yeah.
No, I'm with you on that. Cool.
You're gonna go eat.
Well, it'll be your turn again next week. You'll
Yes.
have to make all the exciting conversation.
You'll probably still do it. It's fine.
Only because I don't know how to shut up. That's fine.
Sometimes I'm like that. I have no thought right now. My brain is working very slowly at the moment.
That's fair. I do like having these on Mondays though, because I feel like my Mondays can be really, really productive, but I don't know how to switch off on a Monday. So knowing that this starts at 5 o'clock at like the end of a working day, I do feel like I'm far more likely to actually relax afterwards.
Yeah.
Although I won't be, because this is a very tense book. Things are getting very tense, and I only have 80 pages left now.
Yeah, I'll probably read more of Lore, but then I'm going to switch over to Ace of Spades.
Nice.
And my baby's making baby noises, so.
Babies do make baby noises. That is understandable.
Yes. But you go eat.
I will. Cool. In which case, I will leave it there, and I will see everyone. Oh, actually, we might have the Hullabaloo Book Club live on Saturday.
Yeah, as long as if the book even arrives on Friday, I can probably finish it.
It's a really quick read, to be fair.
So if it even arrives by Friday, but we'll see. I can't check the post office again now till Wednesday, so
How come?
I don't have a car when Tony's working.
I thought it was just like they're sick of seeing you. They're
just like don't come here.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Cool. All right. Well, I will see everyone else next time. Bye.